Welcome to Your High School Sports. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, along with Chris Reddick and Chris Blevins, and our new member, Jake Nichols. Jake will be with us in a little while. Guys, it is our 7th season. Can you imagine 7 years here on Your High School Sports, bringing you sports from around the Southeast?
You know, we've been on so long, I'm watching a child grow with the show. I got a kid now that's 1 year away from high school, so yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's that football time's in the air. You're starting to know it's a little hotter today, but it's definitely coming. And, you know, I've grown up too. I'm going to be a little more grayer at you.
and I've lost a lot, and, you know, things have really changed for Your High School Sports. We're doing an internet show now, and that's what we're here to tell you about is our internet show. Chris will be handling, what duties you handle on the internet show?
On the internet show, what we're going to do, we're going to really be able to expand a whole lot on the show. So I'm going to, of course, do like I normally did on the TV side of the show, but you're going to get a little taste of around the nation. But I'm also going to go a little more in depth on some of the player profiles like I did on the TV show from the Tri-Cities area.
And Chris Blevins will be here, and he'll be talking to...
Yeah, on the internet part of it, too, we're going to go around the Lakeway area, and it's Knoxville. So we'll obviously be covering all your favorite teams that we cover normally, but we'll get to go a little bit more in depth. And we'll also be able to bring you more exciting news about individual players and be more in depth what you want to hear.
All right. And Jake Nichols, I like to call Jake, he's the stat man. He's got his own corner here on Your High School Sports. He is full of everything. Jake is the editor of our Your High School Sports. The magazine comes out every Wednesday. It debuts at 3 o'clock, so make sure you set your time because that's going to highlight all kinds of things coming up. So let's go to Jake right quick.
Thanks, Roddy. Hey, guys, I'm Jake Nichols for Your High School Sports. So for our internet show, I've got a lot of good stuff coming your way. Firstly, the magazine, it's going to be airing every week at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. So a lot of big content coming from that throughout the season. Check that out for articles on your favorite players, favorite teams, as we update it throughout the season, all the way to December, going toward the state championships. Also, look for a lot of stuff on social media. I'm going to be posting a nightly update each night, every weeknight, probably around 10 to 10:30 p.m. So be sure and be on the lookout for that. And then just the rest of our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those will be active and live. So follow along for those. We'll be tweeting out articles, we'll be tweeting out information, we'll be tweeting out pictures every day of the week leading up to game day. So a lot of good stuff coming for you guys this season and a lot of fantastic games and big talent coming from throughout the region and just throughout the Southeast.
That's good. Well, thanks, Jake. Jake, I tell you, Jake is very informative. Make sure there's a lot of things Your High School Sports coming up with this year. On Monday, you'll be able to go to Your High School Sports and have the TSSAA football polls for all 6 classifications and Division I and Division II. Plus, we'll be promoting things on Tuesday where you need to go to on Your High School Sports to get all the promotion, and then it starts on Wednesday. Jake's magazine, the magazine, Your High School Sports, the magazine. I keep saying that. A lot of great information right there. We debuted one last week, which was the preview edition. Go to Your High School Sports, click on the magazine, and it'll pop right up. Every week, Jake's working on something. Then on Thursday, the game of the week, I'll have the interviews from the coaches that we choose for the game of the week. Friday is the Sevier County game of the week. 6 games for you guys to follow this year. Go to Your High School Sports, catch up on the schedule, because we'll be at Seymour taking on Kings Academy on August 23rd. Guys, there is so much going on this year on Your High School Sports. Every day there's something happening.
Exactly, and especially Tuesday, guess what? This show that you see now is going to be premiering every Tuesday, and we're going to use that magic number, 3 o'clock. Be sure to check out every Tuesday, 3 o'clock, our internet edition of Your High School Sports. And in the meantime, you can, guess what, guys? We did Knoxville Media Days last month.
July 13th.
And what we did a breakdown interview of each school. So there's about 30 schools that right now online, they can go check out at yourhighschoolsports.com and check out their favorite team in Knoxville and find out a little bit about them before the season starts.
What are you working on for next week?
Well, and always, too, don't forget, if you can't go to Your High School Sports, always go to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and soon to be on Snapchat. So make sure you do that. And for next week, Roddy, we got lots of things coming. I got to talk to Coach Slover at Morristown East, and I'll have a great interview for you as soon as we get to the first couple of weeks.
All right. Make sure you join us every week here on Your High School Sports for our internet show. And if you're in the Tri-Cities, you can see Your High School Sports weekly show every Saturday morning, premiering this week on WJHL. So for Chris Reddick, Chris Blevins, and Jake Nichols, I'm Roddy Woods. We'll see you next week right here on Your High School Sports.